you ever wondered why some people remain calm even in the worst storms of life, while others lose control over the smallest things? What if I told you that the true strength of a person is not in their power or weapons, but in their ability to control their mind? This is the story of a warrior who sought strength, but found something far greater. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more powerful and life-changing stories. In a serene monastery nestled deep within the mountains, lived a revered monk named Master Ryokan. Known for his unwavering calm and deep wisdom, he had spent decades mastering the art of inner peace. People from distant lands traveled to seek his guidance, hoping to learn the secret to his unshakable nature. One day, a warrior named Kenji arrived at the monastery. He was fierce, impulsive, and proud, having won many battles with his sword. However, despite his victories, he found himself restless and easily angered by the smallest inconveniences. He had heard of Master Ryokan and believed that if he could master his emotions, he would become the strongest warrior in the land. Kenji bowed before the old monk and said, "Master, I have heard that nothing can shake your peace. Teach me how to become as strong as you." Master Ryokan simply smiled and gestured for Kenji to follow him. The two walked to the edge of a quiet lake, its surface perfectly still. The monk picked up a small stone and threw it into the water. Ripples spread across the surface before slowly fading away, leaving the lake calm once again. "Tell me, Kenji," the monk asked, "what did you see?" "The water was disturbed by the stone," Kenji replied, "but after a while it became calm again." The monk nodded. "And so it is with the mind. Disturbances come, but they do not last. A mind that knows how to return to stillness is truly strong." Kenji was unconvinced. "But Master, I wish to never be disturbed at all. A warrior cannot afford distractions." Master Ryokan chuckled and said, "Then let us test your strength. Meet me at the temple gates at sunrise." The next morning, Kenji found the monk standing in front of the monastery gates, waiting with a wooden staff. "For the next 7 days," Master Ryokan said, "I will try to break your composure. If you can remain unshaken, you will have your answer." Kenji smirked. "I accept your challenge. Nothing can shake me." On the first day, Kenji sat in meditation. Suddenly, Master Ryokan clapped his hands loudly near his ear. Kenji flinched. The monk said nothing but walked away. On the second day, while Kenji practiced his sword movements, Master Ryokan stood behind him, whispering riddles and strange words, distracting him until he lost focus and dropped his sword. On the third day, Kenji was given a bowl of rice. Just as he was about to eat, the monk knocked it over. Kenji clenched his fists in frustration but took a deep breath. On the fourth day, the monk gave Kenji a heavy bucket of water to carry up the mountain. Just as he reached the top, Master Ryokan tipped it over with his staff. Kenji felt his anger rise but swallowed it down. By the fifth day, Kenji was growing weary of the tests. That night, as he tried to sleep, Master Ryokan sat outside his room, tapping a stick against a rock continuously. The sound echoed through the night, preventing Kenji from resting. He stormed out, ready to shout, but stopped when he saw the monk sitting peacefully. Kenji took a deep breath and went back inside. He understood that getting angry would not change the situation. On the sixth day, Master Ryokan gave Kenji an important task: to deliver a letter to a nearby village. When Kenji arrived, he opened it and found only a single line: "Patience is the greatest strength." He laughed at himself, realizing the lesson hidden in the journey. On the seventh day, Kenji sat in meditation. Master Ryokan clapped his hands loudly once again. This time, Kenji did not flinch. The monk knocked over his bowl of rice, but Kenji merely smiled. He tapped his stick against a rock all night, but Kenji remained still undisturbed. Master Ryokan finally smiled. You have learned the secret, Kenji. Strength is not about resisting the waves, but allowing them to pass without drowning in them. You are now unshakable. Kenji bowed deeply. He had come seeking strength, but had found something greater, mastery over himself. From that day on, he carried his sword not with arrogance, but with wisdom, never allowing the storms of life to shake his inner peace. True strength does not come from physical power, but from inner control. Life will throw distractions, challenges, and difficulties your way. But remember, like the still lake, you can learn to return to calmness no matter what happens. The strongest person is not the one who fights the most battles, but the one who remains at peace within. If you found this story meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching.